Manchester United take a bow. Just 2 more games till our bro cuts his hair. Carrick has had as many wins in a row as Amorim managed in an entire year. I didn't like Amorim's playstyle. Too rigid, too stubborn. But I have to give him credit where it's due. His scouting was absolutely brilliant. Bringing in Mbeumo, Konya, Sheshko, and Lamens this season, plus Dogo and Heaven mid last season, has genuinely changed the trajectory of this club. And getting rid of Garnacho, who I won't lie, almost won me over after that bicycle kick versus Everton like 2 years ago, before it all went downhill. Anthony and shipping Rashford out on loan, among others, who's actually found some form at Barca. Those were the right moves. They were tough calls but necessary. The transfers gave me hope because 2 of them were Premier League proven. Mbeumo had 20 goals and 8 assists last season. Konya had 15 goals, 6 assists, and 2 goals in the FA Cup. These weren't punts on potential. They were guarantees that with time they'd hit their stride. And playing mainly the Premier League this season, after that Carabao exit to Grimsby Town on penalties, honestly, my worst game of the season, especially with Mbeumo's penalty miss. And the FA Cup exit to Brighton under Fletcher, this team had the attacking threat to push us to the top of the table. Even before Carrick came in, the signs were there. We saw glimpses of class in the first game against Arsenal. Arsenal won, sure, but United won my heart that day. We'd hit the woodwork more than any other team this season, 18 times. If you take out Maguire's woodwork hit against City, it's still 17. Newcastle are second with 14. That tells you everything about the attacking threat this team has been carrying, even during Amorim's brutal run. And speaking of Amorim's run, let's not sugarcoat it. He has the second worst win rate of any manager to take charge of United at 38.1%. The only person worse was Ralph Ragnick at 37.93%, and he was interim. The problem wasn't the players, it was the formation, and it was not playing to their strengths. I mean, look at Bruno now, playing at 10. Yes, he's world class at 8, but Kobe Mainoo is terrific in that position too. His double pivot with Casemiro is working wonders right now, even with the Brazilian being 34 years old. His goal and assist against Fulham were massive. In fact, both goals scored by Fulham came after Casemiro left the pitch and Ugarte came on. That should tell you something. We desperately need 2 solid midfielders in the summer. One defensive midfielder and one box-to-box player like Kobe who can do both. Especially with Casemiro leaving. We've been linked to Baleba, Adam Wharton from Palace, Elliot Anderson from Forest, and Angelo Stiller from Stuttgart. Any of them would be upgrades on what you have on depth. Back to Mainoo though. Bro almost left because of lack of playing time under Amorim. Imagine if he had gone to another team and became a regular starter. We'd all be sitting here saying classic United. Another player who plays way better than leaving. McTominay, turning into a Maradona-esque figure in Naples. Thank God Carrick saw sense and started him. My only real issue with this team right now is the defending, especially in the dying minutes. I mean, they defend well, but you can see some lapses, yeah? From the 80th minute onward into stoppage time. Most of the goals we've conceded have been from those minutes, yeah? I won't hate on Maguire's performance despite him causing the penalty against Fulham, but his redemption arc has been genuinely superb. Lisandro coming back from injury has also been godsend for United, and Carrick Ball is making Shaw look like Roberto Carlos from the 2021 to 21-22 season. You know, the pre-Euros, pre-World Cup show we all fell in love with. Pause. Dallow's offense has also improved massively. He couldn't pass well in the final third before, but now it's like he's been washed with holy water. His decision making is sharper, his crosses are actually finding people, but he was still assisting even in Amorim's era. That said, when Mazraoui came on against Fulham, that's when Kevin got that space for the 1-2 with Sessegnon and banged in that goal. So defensively, there's still some work to do. Fulham, by the way, are a really good team. I'll talk about them properly in my next video because they deserve their own breakdown. Offensively, we're the best team in the league right now, but we need to rely less on Casemiro in defensive midfield. Every time he leaves the pitch, we look shaky, and Ugarte needs to step up. I don't think he will, but he absolutely needs to. We also need to defend set pieces better. I mean, that offside goal by Fulham showed how vulnerable we are, and we conceded from Arsenal's ugly corner last week, despite Maguire's heroics clearing corners in the dying minutes. You can see it's kind of a pattern, and it needs fixing here. Lamens, a beast in goal, comfortable as ever. I genuinely have nothing bad to say about him. He's been immense. Ahmad, he's been energetic as ever, but hasn't been sharp as he was earlier this season, late last season. I'd like to see him benched a bit for some games so that Šeško can play up front with Cunha on the right, Mbeumo on the left, Bruno of course as the 10. The only issue is that Ahmad's defensive work rate is immense. Remember, he was playing wing back for Amorim, and maybe he's been covering for Dalo quite a bit, making Dalo look better than he actually is. It's a possibility. But one thing I know is when Šeško becomes the demon scoring machine we know he can be, it's going to be tears for other teams because he's having Bruno feed him. Balls can get to him, and as much as we're playing fully attacking 1-2s and everything, the vision is there. Maino has the vision. Casemiro, you saw what he did for Cunha's goal. Like they're able to target the number 9. They can give him the ball, and the best thing is that they don't have to only rely on him. Yeah. I won't even talk much about Bruno Fernandes. Best midfield in the Premier League this season. Arguably the best player in the Premier League this season. I mean, bro has 17 goals and assists this season. 5 goals, 12 assists. Only behind Erling Haaland in goal contributions, who has 25. 21 of them being the goals, or 20. Bro, wait for his PFA Player of the Year award in August. It's coming. Anyway, guys, can't wait for United Strand's haircuts and for Ballon d'Or to recover from injury. See you in the next video.